Welcome back to News 5. To help cope with the COVID-19 situation, the Temporary Measures Bill has been passed in Parliament. Under the new laws, all social gatherings of any size in both private and public spaces have been banned. Businesses and individuals will also get a 6-month relief period from legal action if they can't meet contractual obligations. Right, and for a closer look at the changes, I'm joined by Law and Home Affairs Minister Shanmugam. A warm welcome, sir. So let's just kick things off by talking about the ban on social gatherings. How do you see this developing? What sort of enforcement can we expect?
It's extremely important that we all observe this. This is the law. Why are we doing it? $60 billion have been put up through the budgets. A lot of economic pain is being taken, but we have to observe this safe distancing measures. 3 exceptions if you want to go out in the next month. If you are an essential service worker, healthcare, and so on, you go to work. Second, for yourself, if you need to do groceries, marketing, go out, come back quickly. No socializing. But if you have aged parents who need help, that's okay. But take care, don't pass anything on to them. And third, if you need to exercise on your own, near your house, go ahead and do it. Really, we need to be disciplined. We need to be staying within and not getting into crowded situations. We had over 2,000 ambassadors and enforcement officers yesterday advising people. More than 7,000 advisories were issued because many people stayed at home, but many people were also out and about. Today, the situation has been better. About 3,000 advisories have been issued. Again, we are trying to explain to people, take care, it's for your own good. Please observe these rules.
Right, Minister, I just want to touch on the relief measures now. Perhaps you can help us better understand the loan facilities being granted to SMEs with a turnover of less than $100 million. How will the government regulate this?
The bill covers a number of different categories. The loans to SMEs with less than $100 million turnover, the loans cannot be enforced against security in the form of real estate that the SMEs may have given. They cannot also, their plant, machinery, equipment cannot be taken over by the financial institution. So that's one aspect. The second aspect is tenants are given relief if they cannot pay their tenancies for a period. The bill is valid for 6 months, but it will have to go before assessors. If the tenants cannot pay, they are unable to pay, then the assessors will assess and whether it's due to COVID and will give them relief for a period, maybe 3 months or so, and then look at it again. Meanwhile, the landlords will have the security deposits that they can set off. Some landlords say, look, that may not cover them fully because they may have to repair, do good, assuming the tenant is unable to pay and leaves the place. That may be true, but we are facing a huge amount of economic pain across all sectors. And on the one hand, you have small businesses who face complete ruin, devastation, their life savings gone. And this bill seeks to give them some relief and apportion the losses slightly differently.
Will there possibly be exceptions made for certain businesses that are perhaps not included under the bill?
Meaning whether new categories can be added?
Yes.
The bill has 5 categories. I mentioned 2. Construction contracts are also covered. I have said that if there are other categories where people can show that it's a category of contract affected by COVID and they should get relief, we will be open to adding them. The idea, why is government intervening? I was asked earlier this morning on another interview, why is the government intervening in private contracts? Shouldn't you leave it to private parties? Answer, generally yes, but we are facing economic devastation across significant sectors of the economy. People, businesses, people's lives, they ruined. The This is being compared to the Great Depression, but it's certainly worse than the Great Financial Crisis of 2008, 2009, when so many people, and SMEs employ 72% of our employees, and so many people face so much ruin and devastation and economic hardship. I said, we don't talk the minutest, strict legal rights under a contract. We talk equity, we talk justice. What is the right thing to do? Government has to intervene and intervene decisively to help people.
That's right. And under the bill, there are limits for bankruptcy and insolvency. That will also be revised. So to what extent will the changes help the individuals and businesses that fall under this category?
Essentially, it will be more difficult to make a person bankrupt or put a company into insolvency. In the past, if a person owed $10,000, a company owed $10,000, you could start an insolvency proceeding. Now, a person has to owe $100,000, companies have to owe $100,000, and you've got to issue something called a statutory demand. In the past, it was 21 days, now it's 6 months. So you got to issue a demand, you've got to wait for 6 months before you can start bankruptcy proceedings or insolvency proceedings. So the amount has been increased, which must be owed, and the time period you have to wait has been increased, gives people more time. I mean, it's in nobody's interest to see a soaring bankruptcies and insolvencies. We all know what the situation is. We have to help people.
That's right. Well, thank you very much for speaking with us on News 5. And we've just been speaking there with the Law and Home Affairs Minister, K. Shanmugam.